ladies, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing a talk through video for you girls because sometimes people ask me, hey Jasmine, what do you do your eyebrows with? How do you do them? How do you do your eyeshadow? How do you do your foundation and this and this and that? And I'm like, oh, I have a YouTube channel, go check it out. And they're like, but you didn't even talk through. I didn't really want to talk about my eyebrows because that will be a whole separate video for you girls because these eyebrows take me about an hour or so. You know, it's just too much. The first thing I start off with is a base in my shadow. I usually go in with a concealer, a primer. You can use anything you desire, it's up to you. So the first item I'm going to be going into is the Age Rewind concealer. You can get this at Walmart, at any local drugstore. I'm going to be grabbing some of this because I'm going to be also cleaning up my eyebrows, and I will just be bringing it down to my eyelid. I know most questions that I get is, what color of concealer do I get? You should get at least 2 shades lighter than your normal foundation color, because if you use like a really light one, and sometimes you get flashback in your pictures, so you just don't want to do that. You just want to go at least 2 shades lighter. For your contour, you want to go at least 2 shades darker. And then for your foundation, you want to match it with your neck, not your wrist or your arms or anything like that. Because usually you're trying to blend your face with the color of your neck. Because you won't be walking around like this all the time, you know? You're going to be walking around showing your neck. I usually go in with either a brush that looks like this, or a sponge, whatever you want to call it, a beauty blender, a sponge. But usually I've been going in with this brush. And you just want to blend it all out. All I do is just try to blend out those harsh lines into my skin. Now we're going to be jumping into our eyeshadows. I'm going to be going in with this color right here in my Mind palette. I believe the previous color that I used, which was this one, is called Reason. You don't necessarily need these colors. I'm just starting with them. So I'm going to be applying them in the outer corners of my crease. If you look at your eye, you can kind of see, if you have hooded eyes like mine, it is harder for you to see your crease. But what I did before was I would look at a mirror, like at the bottom of my face, and I would look down, and you can kind of see the shadow, the natural shadow of your crease, and just start there. You kind of want to do circular motions. You want to bring it into your inner corner. This is just the base. You just need this shadow to be able to blend out the darker colors. So I'm going to go in with this shadow, which is this beautiful violet. I'm not sure how you describe it. It's so beautiful. And it is Dilted from my Electric palette. It looks like this. You don't have to have this color. Once again, ladies, you can use any color you desire. I just really wanted a really pigmented color because I haven't done my makeup in so long. I'm gonna want to have kind of like a small, precise, really fluffy brush, because you do not want to use a really thin brush like this because it will be difficult for you to blend out your shadows. Starting off with just a tad bit, and you just want to start off at the very bottom of your crease and slowly move into the top. Once again, circular motions. You want to take your time with this color because this color is very pigmented. I'm not gonna use no other color. I'm just gonna keep using this color. One important fact for you guys to remember is that you guys can grab the shadow brush that you guys use for your second base and use that to blend out your shadow that you have right now. It gives you easier control over this really pigmented color. You want to slowly blend it out into the top of your crease. Don't try to blend it out too much to the point where you look like a quinceañera. And as you can see, the color that we put before allows you to kind of create that faded look I'm gonna go in with the other eye and then I'm gonna come back. I like to go in with a concealer and clean up my mistakes. So I usually go in with my Glamourlage Hard Candy concealer that looks like this. This is how this brush looks. It's really easy to use to cut a half cut crease. If you can kind of see, I have a crease in my eyelid. So what I basically do is I just follow that crease in my eyelid and I just apply the concealer. You want to do this step really slowly because you do not want to mess up. I love doing this step because it gives me a precise cut half crease, and it also helps out with my hooded eyes. So all I'm just grabbing is the other half of my brush and kind of smoothing it out because this side is fluffier. After you have the concealer on your eyelids, you do not really want to look up because you want to set it before you look up. Just like I did for the under of my eyebrows, I'm going to be setting the same thing. I'm just going to grab my setting powder, which Airspun loose face powder, like this, for my everyday setting. Since I will not be going in with any glitter, I'm just going to leave it like this and just set it. You want to grab a little bit, not too much, and go in and set it. I know, some of you guys may be like, well, I wanted a natural look. But honestly, do I ever do a natural look? Do I? No, I never do. But I promise you girls, since you guys see me through all my dramatic eye looks, I will be posting a natural look for you girls. So usually I don't go in with my liquid liner. I put on my foundation first and then my liquid liner. So what I'm going to be using is the Real Techniques sponge. I'm going to go in with my Fit Me Maybelline, the golden beige. I usually just start on this side of my face and then I move to this side and then I move to this side and then I pack the rest on my forehead. Then I go in with my concealer, and this is in the color medium. I really like this concealer, so all I do is just put it on my Real Techniques sponge and I just go in. What would I do without concealer? If you're a person that likes to clean the top of your eyebrows and always see that you have like flashback because the concealer is too light, I suggest you guys to go in with your foundation. And then I'm gonna go in with my setting powder real quick because I do not want creasing. And all I do, just blend out the powder. I don't bake it, I just blend it out in there. I usually like putting it on the sides of my face so it kind of sets these parts so I can just go in with a contour. I'm going to go in with this brush again and just use this concealer and hit my nose with it. This is very important to do because it kind of gives a contour to your nose already, you know? I like always doing this step. This is my favorite step. And then I hit my Cupid's bow with it. And I also give some to my chin. And then I go back in with my booty blender like Patrick Starkey. And I just blend it out. I go in with my setting powder again and set everywhere. I don't like putting too much. I like putting it on my smile lines, I guess you call them. I'm not sure what you call them. Because it sets them and it doesn't crease as much as they usually do. I'm going to be going in with this angled fluffy brush. I got this brush. It's called the Contour Cheek Brush. Foundation in the color Ebony. It's a foundation setting powder, but I use it as a contour. Now I'm just doing the contour of my nose, and I'm just gonna be dipping it, creating like a curve into my nose. Then I'm gonna grab this fluffy all over powder brush and dust off all the powder that I have. And I'm gonna go in with my blush in the color Raspberry. And I'm gonna put some lightly touches because I already have kind of like a raspberry eye, so I'm just gonna be doing some light touches. Not too much blush because I don't want to be looking like the chupitos. So, and you want to kind of follow the apples of your cheeks, which is what you use when you smile. You look like the dude from Saw. Got some blush going on, girl. I'm gonna go in with my Nicole Guerrero palette. I haven't changed it at all. It's so bomb, guys. Like, I cannot live without this. So I already set my face. I dried it off, and I'm gonna go in with 143 and Kitty Cat. They are so pigmented and so pretty. It's crazy. Not many people like highlighters. It's all up to you if you decide to wear highlighter. Me, on the other hand, I love everything makeup, so I do not discriminate. So I really do pack my highlighter on, just to let you guys know, because I'm in love with highlighter. I feel like highlighter was the best thing ever invented in life, and that's why I pack it on. My dad usually tells me, Jasmine, go back inside and take it off, because he doesn't like how much highlighter I put on. But baby, they will always try to ruin your glow. They won't let you shine. So let yourself shine. I put some on my nose because I love to highlight everywhere and every chance I get. Some people be like, well, Jasmine, why do you put it on like your forehead? Because I love to glow. This 143 is really gorgeous. I haven't tried it on in ever, and I really like it. Like, when I used to go to school, I used to put on like a lot of highlighter, and they used to be like, Jasmine, why are you putting so much highlighter? And I'm like, because I like to shine. I haven't put on liner in a long time. What I usually do is I just start from the corner of my eye right here, if my hair lets me. My eyes are really sensitive now. Like, I haven't put on eyeliner in a long time, so they're extra sensitive. So what I do is I just start from the corner of my eye, and I just pull it, doing a line like this. Then I grab from kind of like halfway into the line, I grab it and I do a triangle connecting it to the eye. This triangle came out bigger than I wanted it, but you know, it happens. I guess we'll just do a big liner. And then I just grab a line and I just connect it with this. When you have hooded eyes, you do not want to do a thick liner like this. But since, you know, Yellow, right? If you mess up, don't fix it, just rock it. I'm gonna go in and clean up my eyeliner just to make it look a little decent. That's how I clean it up. You know, I just leave that line right there to make sure everybody knows I try to clean it up. Okay, my lovely beauties, this is the final look. I hope this wasn't too hard for you guys to recreate, and I hope these steps that I have taught you guys helps you guys be able to expand on your ability of makeup. If you guys do want a recreation of this look but with lesser steps and a very natural look with like a brown or something like that, I will be more than glad to do it for you guys. But today I did want to send you guys with a talk through video, but also I wanted to beat my face. But yeah guys, I am out of high school. If you guys want an update of my life, I will be more than glad to do it. But no further ado, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, thank you so much. Besitos, bye.